Be mindful too, and I don't mean to cut you up, Nathan. If someone reports that, right, and gives me proof, be mindful. We will act on that. The first time, we obviously give you a warning. We're all human. I'm not in the business of kicking people out, right? I feel like we're all adults. We all make fucking errors, right? This is casual RP, right? But at the same time, right, when like we're not gonna take that lightly. So if I get multiple reports on you, you are gonna do community service. I'm a big fan of community service because that doesn't just send you to jail where you can sit there. You actually have to sit there and do
Yeah, to
tasks
do
and walk
work.
around and do all of those stuff. I'm gonna make it painful, and I'm not trying to be a dick, right? I'm a just firm believer that consequences rule the world, right? It's the
There's rules
reason
for
why
reasons.
you know we do what we do. So just be mindful that if you get reported, staff will deal with that.
And to add on to that, if you get community service and you leave the community service area, you will automatically get additional community service added. Will automatically get additional community service added. You touched on that part that I want to talk about, exceeding double. The only exception to that exceeding your double part that I want to talk about, exceeding double. The only exception to that exceeding your double enemy is crate. Crate is a free for all.
What is crate?
So crate
Big red box.
is that big red box that drops from the sky.
Is that
So crate
big red
it
box?
happens is that big red box that drops from the sky between 4:30 it happens Eastern 9 times a store or 9 times a day between 4:30 Eastern and 12:30. Oh yes, it's every hour on the half an hour. You'll see the square, the red square on your GPS. Yes, sir.
So is everybody on limits for that? Like including PD, EMS, everybody tries to pull up?
Goes there.
No limits on crate.
No limits.
Sorry,
Crate is a consequence-free zone. Anybody can go there. You cannot be robbed. You cannot be kidnapped. You cannot go to jail.
And you don't pay for EMS to pick you up.
But you will die.
Yep.
Officer in the corner. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Just to highlight on the crate thing, right? Mainly because there's a lot of new people. The crate is just a way that everyone can kind of get out, right? And if they want to have a shootout or whatever, right? That's your complete opportunity, right? Where you can go out there. You can fight PD, you can fight gangs, you can do whatever you want without no consequences. Like Nathan said, you can't be robbed. The police aren't going to take you to jail, et cetera, et cetera. So if you're, itching, that's your guys' opportunity. So,
but if the crate ends and then you carry on with it, then am I right in saying that's
yeah? So as long as you guys initiated it while the crate was going on, right? It can last. Like that interaction is going. Just because the crate disappears doesn't mean that interaction. Now you can't carry that interaction through the whole fucking city. Right? Like we can't do that, right? It needs to stay kind of in that area. Right? But just because the blip drops and you can't see anymore doesn't mean the interaction has to stop. So you guys continue the interaction. I just don't want it to go out of the confines of.
Thank you very much.
The placement of the crate.
For example, yesterday, crate disappeared. And this man decided he wanted to keep shooting me. So in the rare times that happens, I laid his ass out.
You did. My gun jammed. You got lucky.
Sure, whatever you got to tell yourself.
Was that why his car was fucking riddled with bullets and shit?
Correct.
Yes, that was personal. He was gone for 6 weeks.
You like that kinky shit?
You who have been trying to call him for 3 times now.
Have we already went over the timer for the foot chases?
No.
Timer for foot chases? What are you talking about?
What do you mean?
So, I've heard it from a few civilians. When we're in a foot chase, severity of the chase, like if they just get out of their car after a 1080, they don't pull a weapon. They say that we tase them too early and that if they want a foot chase or they want to go a little longer within a foot chase.
No, you do.
Well, I'll answer that question because that was me.
Okay. I couldn't remember who it was.
It was me. And the reason why is because PD was saying that they want more interaction than just shootouts.
Exactly.
And my response was fine. But the second I get out of my car, if you tase me, I'm going to shoot you.
Exactly. And that's fine. But my proposal was like the 1080s. We have a 5-minute pit timer. What if we have like a 45-second tase timer in a foot chase like that?
No.
I don't mean to chirp in, but the way I look at it, and forgive me, I've heard law enforcement experience, and not this specific city, but the past life. I would stick with that 5-minute timer, honestly, if it comes down to a chase, just so it's fair both on you and the criminal.
That's for the pit timer when you're in a 1080.
Yeah.
Chase, like a 45-second timer before you can.
I don't know. I had a 45-minute foot pursuit one day. It was kind of fun.
I was going
That
to
was
say
not
if
fun.
that timer expired prior, like if they've been going on for like maybe 10 minutes, then that would be fair, you know. At least in my opinion. I don't know about anybody else.
Like usually out of city, it's like they like you get warnings from the police before they like end up tasing you. So like you give a few warnings, stuff like that, and like they run from a little bit, and it's like you're trying to de-escalate the situation so you can not have any like injuries or anything like that. You only use the taser if you like, have to.
What now?
Well, in my opinion, as
Doing the
PD, we're not
sneezing?
here to arrest y'all and take y'all to jail all the
Me.
time. Or that's not.
Me.
We're here to diffuse the situation. We're here to have fun along with everything else. Okay. So if we're in the middle of a house robbery, you come out and say my mom locked her keys out, and you can call. Let's say Nathan calls Harley, and she's like, yeah, and then she says the same location. That's more than enough to be like, oh, okay, well then that's true. Okay. It just my
Yeah.
my goal as PD is to give more RP, so it's not just constant shooting at the cops, not just constant, because there for a while it was just the cartel and the cops, and that's
Oh,
not
thank
fair
God
to
it's
the
not the
cartel,
case anymore.
and it's not fair to the cartel
got high,
nor
you
the
know.
cops when there's 40 some people in the city. We could be out in the city patrolling and not at Legion, and just be out patrolling or setting up signal 11, so we can always catch the ones that's not out there. Because if you come by Legion, you're gonna be like, oh, there's a cop there all the time, so we're gonna slow down. But if we're setting out next to Trey Bakery, you're gonna be like, oh, there's no cops there, so I'm just gonna fly through here. Boom, we were sitting there. There's a ticket right there. There's just more chances for RP in that scenario.
Yeah, that's already been discussed in our last PD meeting. Everything you just said, I feel like you're saying what I said at our last PD meeting almost.
I don't. What last PD meeting?
The last PD
you
training that
missed
we
it.
had were about those
That was
topics.
That's
So-
about
so-
December, wasn't it?
So what you're saying right now should be the way that all the police kind of handle themselves in regard to, like, I'm gonna be honest with you, right? I love the shootouts, as most people know, right? But I'm about the pasta too. So if you guys give me a good excuse, be mindful. I am intrusive. I am gonna ask you a couple questions. If you flop, then I'm gonna think you're lying, right? But there's been many times, and most of you that have RP'd with me can attest to this. You guys give me a good storyline, I'll run with it. So, but that should be the consensus with everybody, not just myself, right? And not just the cops. It should be the consensus with all of us, right? Because sometimes I feel like we all get caught up in the end result, right? And the end result would be the win, the loss, right? And forget that the journey that led us to that, right? So just be mindful and enjoy the journey, because I'm not gonna lie, there's a lot of times during the journey I was laughing
Sorry.
and I was giggling and I had to turn my mic off and all this other shit, right? So don't lose sight of the journey. And sometimes don't focus on the end result being the loss or the win of whatever scenario.
You want to see him giggle? Scroll through the clips channel in Discord and look for him carrying me down a train track, and you hear him scream as a train comes.
I was on that scene. Remember that?
But
I do.
Hold on. I don't mean to interrupt you. But you did bring up a good point, right? And a good thing about these meetings, right? There's been a lot of rule changes and adoptions that have come from meetings like this. As if this moment there is not a rule, right, in the city or the police SOP that's talking about a delay for tasing, right? The only thing that we have, right, is a match force to force. PD doesn't need to be using class 2s if you're not using class 2s, right? And then our scheduled pit timers and stuff like that, right? So as a group, right, since the majority of the city is here, are we all for or against a timer for tasing?
I would
know,
like
because,
to add 2 cents to that.
I mean-
Well, the thing is that if you begin like a vehicle pursuit and then it's been going on for like a certain amount of time, then
Yes.
and
That's
that
my
timer
concern.
expires, then I believe that should also be.
Yeah, that's
consider,
my
you know.
concern too. If I have a 30-minute chase and now I gotta wait to tase you too, it's kind of dragging on.
No. If you're,
Yeah,
if
can I
you're
ask something
in a
today?
chase
I
for
got
like
my
30
hands up.
minutes, then I would assume that timer would be expired way beyond, then.
Okay, all right, one at a time. Buck, what you got?
As far as the timer goes, I like the idea of the timer because there are some that I believe do tase too quick. On the other side of that, I think that just like with a pit timer, if you ram a cop or you shoot at a cop, the pit timer automatically expires.
Yeah.
if I see you popping pills or hitting a pipe or slamming energy drinks while you're running from me, I think that should cancel the timer too, because we don't carry crack and speed and energy drinks. We already have
Well,
enough
to be
stuff
fair,
carry
none of
weight.
those are illegal.
But yeah, but we don't
Crack's not
have the
illegal.
room to carry all
Energy
that stuff.
drinks aren't
If I'm
illegal. You
chasing
can't
in a foot
penalize
pursuit
me
and you're
for
slamming
using
crack
legal
and-
substances.
or energy drinks and stuff, I can't keep up with that. So why wouldn't I tase you?
Well, I mean, what are you carrying on you that's got all of your pockets full?
Everything.
I mean, I as one of the biggest gangs in the city, I got plenty of room in my pockets.
Yeah, but police have equipment to ensure compliance, and a taser
you
is a
got some
tool
food?
used to ensure
No, I
compliance.
don't need food, man.
So if you're taking speed, that gives you the upper hand, and my taser is an equalizer.
So
You understand what I'm saying?
the way I look at it is if I was in your shoes, in your position currently, I would only take the necessary tools that I would need to do said job. I would not take anything else besides the only important essentials that is needed to get the job done.
The bird in the back, I see your arm slapping. I will get to you.
Okay, so
I'm glad you fucking see me kick off.
I'm kind of in favor of the timer. I don't know what that timer looks like, whether it be 30 seconds, 60 seconds, but I am gonna have to side with Buckland in regards to if there is a enhancer, right?
Exactly.
That should neglect our timer.
I feel like 30 seconds on foot is a
So
long
It is a long time.
what y'all could do is if it's a vehicle pursuit that just started taking off, maybe give it 5 minutes, and then after a certain amount of time, I'm pretty sure you can start the tase and use your tools as needed to catch said person.
It should be something like so. I'm not trying to make it any difficult, where we're trying to remember fucking rules and times and stuff, right?
No. I'm just trying to simplify it.
Yeah. No, I get it. It should be something like 5 minutes until we can actually pit. But if the chase exceeds 10 minutes, then you don't have to have a
Either
timer
of that
something.
or till they do something very extreme and you have to end it, then that timer would be canceled.
Right. Like, well, in the pit timer, you guys generally get more than 5 minutes, because we usually are in a pursuit for a while before we even start a pit timer, and the pit timer doesn't start until we call it out, regardless of how long we've actually been in the pursuit. So you
I
generally
can
get a lot
attest to
more than
that.
5 minutes.
Yeah.
Well, if for example, if it's a bank robbery and they immediately take off, then that timer should automatically start.
Well,
All right,
we give you the benefit of the doubt.
Gentleman in the back has had a question for like 10 minutes now.
Personally, fuck the taser shit. I came from another fucking city where I was the fucking sheriff, brought a bunch of motherfuckers over. I love this fucking city. I love the admin. They're fucking great. The city's fucking amazing. I think if they're fucking running from the cops right now, I'm not a fucking cop, right? Obviously, I'm wearing a different fucking cut. I'm a different fucking person. I say fuck the taser bullshit. If you're fucking running from the fucking cops over 5 fucking minutes and they decide to fucking pit you and disable your fucking vehicle, you're not a good enough fucking driver. Sorry, I use the word F a lot because this, my bad. But that's my fucking personal opinion. If you're fucking a shitty driver and you get pitted after 5 fucking minutes into a fucking tree or wall or fucking whatever the fucking PD's SOP is here, your ass tries to fucking run on foot and you get tased. Guess what? You fucking suck. That's my fucking opinion. That's my 2 fucking cents.
I mean, if you can't take the heat, don't do the chase.
Hey, fucking exactly. Thank you. Because this shit's fucking ridiculous. We're arguing over a fucking taser timer.
No, so what I think I'm trying to explain is that if you start a pursuit vehicle-wise and then you decide to run on foot, then that timer expires for the vehicle, but then you could still be tased if they're still running.
Hell yeah, you be
regardless of
tased
the
as soon as you
timer.
get out your fucking vehicle. Tase that motherfucker.
Exactly. Yes.
PD?
Exactly. That's what I'm getting at.
Tase that motherfucker. He trying to run. Guess what? You gonna tase that motherfucker. You can't tase a car. Obviously, this shit don't work. So the motherfucker running on foot. The PD jump the fuck out.
Yeah.
Taser that motherfucker. Yeah. I'm just saying, brother. That's my 2 fucking.
No,
cents.
you're absolutely right.
That's hot.
I feel what he's saying. But we did obviously Mothersaw's PD, but obviously PD get moaned to abusing tasers. So what some of us are doing now is using pepper spray and tackling before the taser.
Pepper spraying the wrong person.
Yeah,
100. Hey, brother, you gotta use what you fucking use. You know what I'm saying, brother? Hey, man, beat that taser the best way you can.
We are trying other things, so like obviously it's GG's at the minute to like whatever we choose. I'm happy with the timer. I'm happy without the timer. Like it's at the end of the day, it's past and it's fun. So be it.
Yeah,
Lady in the red hair.
Look, I'm all for motherfuckers having fun on both sides, right? Like I did fucking sheriff for fucking 2.5 fucking years in a fucking city, and fucking now I'm here and I'm fucking experiencing the other side of life, and I don't really give a shit. I want both sides to have fun and we'll all get along and fucking have a great time in this fucking goddamn city because I love this place. So I want to say this, my 2 cents. Take it or leave.
Hell yeah, brother.
PD on top.
I'll take every penny I can get.
Fuck the police.
Lady in the red, blue shirt, red hair.
It's a dumb question, but what exactly is the pit timer?
I've been in
It's
like 6
basically
times.
when PD pits you out.
Oh, a pit maneuver.
Yeah, PD
Yes.
tries to rock and roll like he's swinging big dick.
You'll hear it called out.
Timer on that?
You'll hear it called out. Somebody will say, "Start me a 5-minute timer," and then you'll hear somebody come across the radio with the start time, and then usually they'll come
Shoot at
across
'em.
with the end time.
5 minutes after that, they getting you.
Yeah, if you shoot them or ram them, that timer is up.
Them right then, yeah.
How you doing? Now I've been on both sides of the fence, criminal and PD before, and in different lands. I've never heard of a 5-minute pit timer. Normally it's 2.
Yeah, it
Welcome to
depends on
Capital
the
City.
scenario.
Our
the way I
city
look
is
at
more lenient than
Last
most.
city had a 5-minute
Yeah.
pit timer also.
on longer.
Our city is way more lenient than most.
if you wanna, you can do whatever you feel is necessary. I just say 5 because just to keep it fair for everyone.
It's already 5.
Yeah.
Normally, I've been medical in almost every city for 5.5 years.
All right.
Yeah.
Cyrus?
The demon
hold on,
request
hold
to
on.
move
Don't
on.
just do the taser to an officer's
Yeah.
discretion. Because if you want to let them have a foot chase, let them do it. But if
So,
you
let-
wanna
so let's
chase
do
them,
this.
tase
Let's
them.
meet in the middle, and I don't mean to cut you off, Milk. I'm sorry. I just want to
Nah,
get this
you're
out
good.
before I forget about it, because I don't know why, but my fucking internet just went out. But what about this? What if we just agree that we put it in the SOP that they have to at least call out taser twice, right? Then,
yeah,
and then
that
that's a middle of both,
Whoa,
right?
whoa, hang
Where-
on,
Taser,
hang on,
taser.
hang on. They
Oh, you
have
hear
to
me
call
say
out
that.
taser twice before they deploy it. So if they have a gun pointed to their face, like
Oh, you're getting
Right.
tased.
You guys can't use
You get
taser.
tased in the face.
What about the taser twice be like, if you don't stop, you're getting tasered.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
something
tase
like
you.
that.
All right,
Something
and
like
then
that. Yeah.
taser.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Think
Something
like if you were
well, every
reaching,
officer's gonna,
I mean,
probably gonna say their own little thing when they're
Well,
doing it.
regardless of whatever
Yeah, I
the
just need some
situation is, if you're
variation.
being chased on foot or in a car and a cop sees you reaching, you're most likely going to get shot or taser with where hit with whatever they
Or
got in their
both.
hands.
So I just wanna be very clear. The timer is that I was referring to would only be considered towards the vehicle. It does not apply to foot pursuits or anything.
Yeah. No, the pit timer. Okay, so we're all in agreement. Is there anyone against saying that they're going to deploy their taser if you do not comply? A minimum of 2 times. That'll be written in the police SOP, and that will kind of meet on both fields. Anyone against that?
And all you do guys say, hey, fucking, if you don't stop fucking running, I'm gonna tase your bitch ass. I'm like,
Yeah,
all right,
yeah,
brother, don't tase me, shit.
Yeah, just say it like that. As long as you won them twice, then we'll call it.
Fuck,
But
brother.
Yeah,
hang on, so
I'm alright with that.
hang on. So I mean, you have to warn them twice, but then they only have to pull their gun out once and shoot you in the fucking face.
Yeah, as soon
Well,
as
no,
they start
It
reaching on
needs,
the face,
it,
like you
it,
said.
it needs
Yeah,
it needs to be fair on both sides, to be honest.
Well, you gotta remember-
if you see the start to see
Victor,
them
give me-
reach
give me
for a
1
gun,
second.
go ahead.
Everything, Ramsey will tell you the same thing. PD, unfortunately, doesn't get to dictate how a lot of scenes go. They react based on how the criminal acts. So if you pull a gun, then they're going to pull a gun or do what they had to do to take you out. But they don't typically escalate violence till you escalate violence.
Correct. PD plays off of you. You guys
Right.
dictate where the scene goes. We just play off of what you guys give us.
How about if criminals were able to access tasers? Wouldn't
I
that
think
make
that-
it fair that?
No, I think that'd be a shit show.
Why? Criminals can be kinky too.
Okay, cool. So we'll go ahead and write that in the SOP that they got to give 2 type of warnings. I don't care what that verbiage is. Pretty much saying, "Hey, criminal scum, stop, or we're gonna tase you," whatever that looks like, and then we'll move on. And then the last
Alleged
thing,
criminal.
the pit timer.
Wow,
I
you
know
us
someone asked about
criminals
that.
have feelings too.
All right, hold on. Let
Guys,
me get
guys.
it out. Let me get it out. So this isn't a 3-hour meeting, right? That pit timer only applies, right? So the minute that cops are on you and they call it out, right, and then they mark their timer, right? That is to make sure that it's fair for you guys, so we're not pitting you off the rip, giving you guys 1, the opportunity to get away, and 2, the fun of the chase, right? Be mindful. The minute you ram, shoot, multiple people start getting in the scene, et cetera, right? that pit timer is a lap, right? And then they have, you know, means to do that, right? Be mindful, right, that police don't just try to ram you guys, right? You guys don't ram the shit out of police, right? Because police shouldn't be ramming the shit out of you. And if they are, please let me know. We should be trying, and I hint on the word trying, to tactfully pit you, right? Sometimes be mindful due to desync and all this other stuff. It looks uglier than we would like to think. Right? Just be mindful that I want it to be fair on both sides.
The question in the corner is in regards to tasers and pitting.
You talking about me?
Yeah.
Yes,
your hands
you.
up.
Okay.
I just need to know yes or no. Is it in regards to pitting and tasing?
Yes and no.
Oh my god.
Because
my
we've
thing
gone.
is
If it's a different, unrelated question,
are we
we're gonna
trying
move
to
on
make
and we'll get
this
back.
Just let him ask it. Let him
close
ask
to
it.
IRL? Is that what the goal is?
The goal is to be IRL, right? But at the same time, right? This is a video game, and I wanted everyone to have fun, right? So I want it to be a realistic, right? But at the end of the day, I want it to be fun and fair for both sides.
I understand that. Coming from IRL, 15 years law enforcement, in real life, there's no equal criminal and cop shit. I'm just
Right,
saying.
correct.
Yes.
All right.
I mean, I've been doing it for 17 years, so I understand.
They're you know, and
But
as
you
far
gotta
as
remember this-
he's tasing me, that's just part of it. You know?
Absolutely. But at the
So-
same time, as he said, it's also a video game, and the whole point is for
Yeah.
everybody to have fun.
Yeah, but I'm just saying. I mean, if we're gonna keep making up rules, I mean, that kind of takes away from the role playing, right?
So the thing
He's
is
not
that
wrong.
I believe he's trying to say the scenarios need to be as realistic as possible, as far as I'm understanding.
Correct.
But you also have fun with it, you know.
Yes.
It's a video game at the end
Just
of the
read
day.
the rules.
Yeah, exactly.
So the thing about it, right, is I agree with you, right? I don't know if you guys know, but I'm in the military, right? So I'm very familiar with, you know, tactics and all that other stuff, right?
I thought he was taking bacon classes.
Be mindful, right? That the way that IRL will do that, police would swarm it, there'd be guns on you, and they would win every time. The reason why we don't do it realistic like that is because if we did it realistic like that, no one would want to be a crim because PD would throw the dick around on everything. And that's the way it happens in real life.
Amen.
Yeah, I'm gonna pee on myself.
God.
God damn it.
But yeah, okay.
To the toilet.
Someone's definitely selling coke. I'm telling you, everyone's going to the toilet one at a time.
No, I'm gonna pee. It's
All
the
right,
toilet.
do you have anything else, Nathan?
Yeah, well, yeah. I haven't even finished yet. Well, he went way off topic
Right,
there.
go. Go.
I do have another question. I'm
I
related
would if
to
you would.
police.
Okay, hold your question for a minute.
Yep.
Another big thing I need to address is, and I know there's some running right now. We have a lot of streamers in city at any given time. The OOC needs to stop unless you are with your group of friends that it is okay with. If you're hanging out, you know, driving around, you guys want to talk about your day and everybody's good with it, that's great. But when you're around other people or in public spaces, it needs to be kept to a minimum. We don't want to kill the immersion for the streams. We don't want to kill the immersion for people who don't want OOC. So if you're going to talk about IRL stuff while you're out and about, just make sure everybody who's with you is good with it. Another thing is this is for the gangs. The leaders are already aware of it. I'm sure they've already passed it down, but we have a new rule for the gang. If you are in a gang and you leave a gang, you must display a pink pocket flag for 2 weeks. This is a city rule. This requirement is intended to discourage repeated gang hoppers. It is to signal your disloyalty to every other gang in the city. And during this 2-week period, you may not join, be recruited by, or associate with any other gang. Any questions regarding to that?
Do we have to implement that in the bleed out? So when we bleed them out, we can make them put the flag on.
I mean, you can do it how you want, but as a city rule, it has to be done. Whether you tell them they have to do it, just make sure, you know, as a gang leader, that your members are aware of all gang rules at all times.
I respect.
I would encourage you guys to do it, but it should be up to the player to make the decision. And that will not be enforced by you. It will be enforced by government for players who decide not to follow the rules.
So if we bleed someone out, we've got to notify government. Would that be the better option?
Yeah, we know everything. Don't worry about it.
We have eyes everywhere. And then go ahead, Jack. Do you have something?
No, I was just calling someone to search since government said they knew everything.
I do. I know everything. Okay.
Wait, you watching my house?
The last thing is in regards
Insidious.
to in his eyes that he was asked in regards to the hot tubs. The hot tubs were removed because this is the second situation that we have where people are placing hot tubs and boom boxes in places they don't belong.
Just to clarify on that, that function was not removed from the city. What I
Correct.
did is I just cleared the table in the database that had them stored. So you're still able to go buy them and place them down in your residence and stuff like that. I'm sorry that if you were doing what you're supposed to be doing, you kind of paid that price. But it's kind of a pain in the ass to go find those, 2 or 3 who, putting them random places.
I will say I was one of them Peter. I was new to this city and I put one into the jail. I will put my hands up to that.
I
That
know
was a
you
many
put
times.
one on the beach too. I had to delete.
That weren't me. That was him.
Yeah.
But yeah, so just be
Right out of the
mindful.
way, called out.
Just be
I found
mindful
that
that
one.
function does go into the city. I really don't want to take it out. I think it's a cool function. Just be mindful, right, to place them right, smartly, right, and be mindful that if you do make an error, we are human. You can remove them by thinking remove hot tub, right? P/remove hot tub, and you can remove
it's
them.
remove hot tub.
Is it hot tub?
Is the same thing for the boombox?
So do we get hosed
First
with
of
that
all-
tub?
So the boombox, you should be able to
Do I get a
interact
tub?
with and pick it
No,
up.
you do not get
Okay.
reimbursed.
So
They're not that expensive. Hello? It ain't like you're poor.
PD's
So
poor.
are they deleting every storm now, or just the staying?
No.
But obviously,
No, they're staying. If you put one down today, it will stay. I just cleared the database for what was current because they were all over the place. So I had to delete it. It was much easier than trying to go and single them all out.
So if we own a business, we can put those on top of our business. Say if we own a club, we can put those on top of a club. Is
You
that
can put
fine?
them wherever you want in your personal property. The issue is they're putting them in the middle of the streets. They're putting them in the air, like all this crazy shit.
Just be responsible. I mean, at the end of the day, you're a fucking adult. Be responsible. Jesus.
Damn, you came in hot.
that
Chill out.
hard.
Chill out. You came in hot. as shit. Chill out.
No, she's not wrong, but
she's got
everybody
competition.
wants to enjoy it. So don't be one of those kind of people to ruin the fun for others. You
Yes,
know.
you did. Okay.
She's got competition of somebody who's dropping the F-bomb more than her, so she's got to catch up.
Well, what it was, she was messaging me while I'm gone, being like, "These fucking hot tubs. Every day I see this thing." But, okay, all right. Let's continue because this is like an hour going into it now.
That's what
Do you need a cold med, Jack?
I guess I do now.
Okay, cool. So,
Oh, my one
does
tub.
anyone else have any questions in regard to the topics that Nathan talked about?
No.
Okay, cool. So as we move on, please be mindful of what I talked about at the beginning of this. If you have something to say, please wait and be patient and give common courtesy and etiquette to the person talking. Okay, did you have anything?
He's got his hands up.
Slayer's got his hands up.
Mine's something new.
Hold on, Slayer. You'll get your turn. Did you do you have anything?
I don't know. I'm drinking. I don't know.
Okay, no, you don't. Okay.
She's
all right, Molly, you have anything? Okay, all right, Slayer.
Right, first things first, obviously, if anyone wants any events, please feel free to open the ticket. Obviously, I can work with you, and obviously, we can get something created.
Slayer, can you go to shout, please?
Is that better?
Yeah, use your
Yeah,
man
that's better.
voice.
That's better.
Right, so first things first.
Say
like,
it with your chest, Slayer.
I deep throat it.
Oh,
yeah.
All right.
Go ahead, Slayer. I want to go
So,
play.
if anyone wants a different event or something, please open the ticket and we can work with you to get that done. Obviously, staff will tag myself in it, and then obviously we can work together to get an event done. Obviously, we've got an event every Saturday, illegal street racing Sundays. We're aiming to probably get one every other midweek as well. But obviously, I need help from the community for new ideas and so on. So that is where you guys will come in.
Also, I do want to stomp that as well. Slayer's doing all of this by himself because our old one stepped down for whatever reason. So if anyone is interested in participating and being part of that, please open up a ticket. We'll talk about it. We'll give you kind of a mock trial event, and if we like it and you're really interested and you like it going forward, we can go ahead and do that. So that position is open. I don't think that I'm ever going to restrict event coordinators. So if you guys are interested in that, please let us know.
Me?
Ticket.
I got you.
I'll open up a ticket.
Right. Now I've got a question.
Yes.
Ask away,
Right.
then, come on.
As a gang side of things, the other night, obviously, it was amazing, but I feel that we took the pasta away from every other people in the city with the PD. So is there a cooldown we could sort of implement of a gang war and PD? So obviously, we're not affecting every other people's pasta, if you know what I mean.
That's kind of hard because
I
like
respect that.
you guys and Manfredi's, or hypothetically us and Marabunta or whoever else, there's really no way for any of us to know what others are doing unless we're directly involved.
I get
and
that.
then so if you're no, I get that, but like if you're in your cooldown phase, you know, whatever long you think it would be implemented, and I come and attack you guys, now you're out of that cooldown because you have to defend yourself. So there's really no way to implement that.
Yeah, I totally understand that. I'm just trying to think. Like I was getting like my television was asking me the other night why we're taking all the PD interaction. Like they want to do heists, they want to do hostage take. Like I'm just trying to think of a way, like as gangs, we can stop using all the PD resources in our gang wars.
To me, that comes down to PD prioritizing calls.
Yeah, I think it's also a PD to saying what the hell they're going to respond to or not. I mean, in previous lives, some PDs were like, nah, we ain't fucking with no damn gang wars and all that shit, so.
Well, I don't know what kind of PD you think we're running here, but I'll shoot at any gang war. But be mindful, we do try to prioritize.
Man.
We do prioritize, right? Normally, an immediate danger code 3 type scenario we'll respond to. If you're robbing something, but there's shots fired, be mindful. We're probably going to go to the shots fired versus the robbery, just because there's a greater threat there. But I will say the solution to this, right, is more officers. So if you're interested in joining, find a CCPD, let me know.
Everybody gets 2 souls.
Or me.
Stick to my one.
Okay. Do you have anything else, Slayer?
No, that's it for a minute. I'll ask in a bit.
Yeah. The only thing I could think of with that is maybe making a cooldown between gangs so they can't repeatedly fight each other. Maybe that would do it.
Yes.
But
yeah. It's just
that's
as
really the only
Nathan
thing I
said, it's
could
hard
think
to
of.
implement, but
Yeah. Well, so what I'm saying is like within a retaliation form, like your cooldown would be like, for example, if you and Cartel fight, right? You guys shouldn't be attacking each other for like 30 minutes or something like that, or 60 minutes or whatever.
that's good.
Now that doesn't stop another gang for you getting into it, right?
Yeah.
But that gang shouldn't be. I mean, you just fought. There's no need to refight again. You know what I mean?
I'm coming for you.
Well, it don't help when, like, obviously, we've got a third party shit stirring by taking our tags and blaming us, you know what I mean?
No. You came and shot me thinking I was touching your tags.
Okay. All right. So let's move along. So we'll talk to staff and see.
Yeah.
We'll
Like that
talk
was
about trying to make a
from
cooldown.
my television community.
I
Like,
got
that's
you, I
what
got
they was
you.
asking about the other night, because obviously they was all trying to do heists and stuff, and they just couldn't. They wanted the PD interaction. Obviously, they was busy. Obviously,
I got you. In a perfect world, I would have 10 PD officers, and that wouldn't matter because I could send 2 or 3 to handle various aspects of the city, and then that wouldn't even be an issue. But
I respect that.
okay, all right. Did you have anything else, Slayer?
For now.
Okay, cool. I have a lot of hands up. Okay, so without that, with that being said, right now I'm going to open the floor to everybody else. Please be mindful, and this is the last time I'm going to say it. Be calm and courteous to everyone up here who's talking. Let them finish, and then if we have questions, we can hit on the back end. Again, this is your time to tell us what you do, what you don't, suggestions for the city, et cetera, et cetera. Please try to limit your time up here, right? Because then not tell me your life story, just so everyone can get a turn. But without further ado, you can step on up and come to the podium, and then make sure again that you're on shout. Okay.
Don't look like
I had a question for Slayer, real quick, actually.
Okay, well, come on up. All right, what you got?
So I had a question for Slayer. real quick,
Big
actually.
girl
Okay, well,
voice.
come on up.
Say again, sorry.
The race is usually at 8 p.m.
So I have passed the illegal race into a member in the city now, so it's not staff controlled. So if you want to obviously speak to Marcus or Kai after the meeting, they can give you all the details. Obviously, everything's done in city now to do with that. It's nothing to do with government because people were getting mixed up with it being a green zone. And obviously, one of the racetracks actually goes through gang territories, and people were getting shot at, and obviously at the same time getting upset thinking it was a safe zone when it's not. So everything race side of things is someone in the community what's dealing with it now. I've stepped away from that.
Oh, all right. I was just wondering if we could change the time this weekend.
He'd be up for anything. I'll be honest. The spit's Kai.
Okay, dokie.
What time? Like some of us are actually UK as well, so gotta be mindful there as well.
Ooh, it's our own problem. Stay up later.
Okay,
I have
who's
children.
next? Don't tell me you're all shy now. We were ready to talk about fucking each other a couple minutes ago.
I'm in the way here. You can go.
No, that's a different.
You
that's
have
a
me
I
in
think that was
faith.
Harley and Ramsey.
That's a different story.
Damn, I missed that conversation.
Okay.
Right in the notes. Fucking each other.
Yep,
Okay,
yep.
got it.
In relation to the love menu and the other menu that I shall not name,
Okay.
depending
fuck
on
menu?
who has eyes rolling, there is some emotes in there that are currently broken when
We are aware of them.
when tried
Not
to be
about
used.
You're about emote 3, what gives you instant STD.
I will not confirm or deny. but-
Did Slayer say he has STDs? Ew.
I am aware of that. I'm gonna be honest. I
You
haven't
already
made that
has
a priority to
STDs?
fix. It is on my list.
Okay.
Harley found that one
No,
out.
I was just curious if it was gonna get fixed or.
Yeah, I definitely for those of you who don't know me, anything that's broken, I do want to fix it. Just be mindful. I just got back and I'm trying to do various things, so I am aware of it. It is on my bucket list to do. I promise. Just be mindful and patient with me because it's not my number one priority.
I'll do it for science and make it your number one priority.
All right, simmer that. to me.
I've already been testing it out for you.
Shh. Who's next? Chop chop, chop chop.
Oh my God, chill out.
Go. Hey everybody, Dr. Eric. How's everybody? I just want to say I've seen a lot of this lately. Just know us as EMS, we're only trying to help you guys. Being rude with us on scenes, stop it. I mean, it's not fun for anybody. Just cut that shit out. Like, I understand you're frustrated with the cops, but just know when we're there to treat you, we have nothing to do with what PD's doing to you. That's all. Just period.
I knew Holly was coming up here. She was staring at me.
She just came to see you.
Right. I may sound a bit of a bitch now. When we're in these wars, can we please not bring the helicopters?
Can't hear you.
Can't hear you very well.
Sure, no. We need to get rich and buy one ourselves.
You know these helicopters when the war's happening?
No helicopters.
Yeah, the helicopters. How would people who can't fly them meant to get you?
Easy, get
I don't
someone who
know.
does
She
it or
can't
buy
fly
one.
it either. I mean,
But I haven't got no one in my
Skill issue.
gang to do it.
As far as I'm aware of, I believe you have to get like a pilot's license and go through the training and all that.
yeah, you got to get a pilot license.
Yeah, that's just hard.
Buy it, and then you got to buy it. It's not. To be honest with you guys, it's meant to be hard. And the reason why is because if it was super easy, everybody would be driving around in their helicopter and their plane. It would be useless for cops to be in cars. So be mindful that it is intended to be hard. And I don't want to. I know you're frustrated and you're gonna want to DM me and say "fuck you" later, but I don't want to limit vehicles in gang wars, especially if I think I know what you're talking about. I think that helicopter was used due to the sheer amount of people. I think that the gang using that helicopter was outnumbered and wanted to even.
There was only two. There was only two of them.
If it makes you feel better, Harley, I destroyed their helicopter with my help.
Oh, but I'm walking away then. Oh, that's fine. That's fine.
Okay. All right. Anyone else have anything that they would like to talk about or discuss with the community?
I do have one more thing. When you go down, please try not to move the bodies so us EMS can be able to do our jobs.
I bring that up every single meeting.
If it's a crate, you're more than welcome to move it closer to us. That would be very helpful. But if you call for us and we can't find
Let me
you,
go one better, Victor. When y'all
Sure.
are dead, don't flex G till your scene is over.
I brought that up earlier.
Don't flex G.
We've
Just
already
don't flex
discussed this.
I don't care.
You beating a dead horse, woman.
I'll beat the fuck out of you.
Sometimes that horse needs to be beaten because people don't.
Damn.
They don't. I
Get
mean,
it the
I
first
said
3
it. I
times.
said it a billion times, and every one of y'all.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
Oh my God, I might need to take you to jail. You need to chill out.
I won't call
Speak
out
it.
anybody
Cover.
specifically,
She likes that
but
shit.
there are gangs in this city that every single time I interact with them and kill them, they flex
Christ.
G the second they go down.
I agree,
All
Nathan.
the
That's how
left
to
mix
stop.
up
I mean,
for
we
Taco
also
Bell.
get that we were getting that from PD as well during crates. Well, the crates are still active, but yet in the same sense, like it's not safe for us until all that red smoke is clear.
I agree.
I've got one just to add on to all that.
I don't care.
Yeah.
They don't
I'll just nom it. Nom.
Okay.
I
All right.
know
Does anything else? Anyone else have anything for the community that they would like to talk about or bring up? All right. What's up?
I don't know how to really say this, but some people in the city don't really know how to take no for an answer.
Okay.
Just for some people, I set certain boundaries, and they were trying to like push them and stuff, and I just would
It's called
if
forced RP.
Well, so
Yeah.
So I'm gonna be honest with you.
RP is forced.
You're gonna have to elaborate because there's a bunch of things that are out of people's control.
You're on about the ERP side of things, man.
Is that what you're talking about?
Or hitting on you, or trying to make you go out with them, or
yeah, like I told multiple people that I'm not looking for a relationship in city, and they're like, "Oh, come on, though, like we'd be great together and stuff."
So what I would do?
I feel
that is
attacked.
a 5M thing.
Yeah. So what I would do, right, is I'm gonna be honest with you. If it's happening inside the city, right, then I would just go the police route. Now, if it's happening outside of city and they're bringing it to Discord or whatever the scenario is, then I need you to open a ticket and we can talk about it and we can address it. I definitely don't want people harassing each other. If it's inside a city, then it should be dealt with within RP. I would just let police know, like to make a police report, and then they can go. I don't know if you know this, but police have a whole document system where they can issue warrants and restraining orders and all that other stuff too. So,
Okay, I did not.
In my head.
Yep. So, like I said, if it's happening in city, I would utilize those services. If it's out of city, I need you to open up a ticket and then we can talk about it.
All right, thank you.
Yep, no worries.
Yep.
All right. I don't think you can jump over that.
Sammy's had her hands up for a while.
Sammy, what's up? What's up, Sammy? No, I need you to come over here so everyone can hear you.
Trust me,
I know you're gun shy, but you gotta talk.
Anyways, the rushing EMS people, please stop, because that really irritates me, because we have to take time because of the new system. Please stop rushing us.
Sammy, I'm bleeding out.
Shut up, Nathan.
Oh,
Fuck
God,
off.
Nathan's bleeding out of his ass.
I have a question.
Well,
So not
you're
to-
different, Nathan. You give me shit anyway. It don't matter if I'm on EMS or not. Yeah, so please don't rush us, because some of us are still learning the system, even though I have done the system in other cities, but of course I don't remember it, so you gotta bear with us. So please don't rush us. That really irritates the fuck out of me, because it makes me actually really want to walk away from the scene and not help you. I'm just being honest. And I have come to Nevaeh about it. I said they need to stop rushing us.
Okay, so in a summary, be nice to our EMS because without them, you're gonna lose all your shit.
Yep. You better love us or not.
Right, who's next?
Well, wouldn't you know?
The gentleman at the back was before me.
Jaden.
Oh yeah. Oh, sorry.
Let
Let me turn my ears up.
I'm all the way up front.
All right. No, I just McDangle, God rest his soul. All right, he's not dead, but he's gone. McDangle. I stopped being cop just because of the NBL. Like there's no RP in the NBL. Every time I would show up, it was people goofing off, shooting each other, and then you try to RP it out, and then you just get like bitched at or something like that. So that's my thing. It's like I love being cop. I've been cop on multiple places, but the NVL is just there's no RP in that for cops and people just dicking around. So that was why I walked away. Hopefully that'll be taken care of.
Okay, I know in our last meeting we talked about like cop aiding and shit like that. Do you have like?
No. It wasn't baiting. It's just responding to shots fired calls. And when you get there, people are just running around shooting each other, kind of thing. Like, okay. And they're just goofing around, dicking around thing.
Okay. Was Nathan?
I listen. I've seen staff and non-staff do it, so I'm just being honest.
Okay.
Look at you, pink hair.
I'm guilty as fuck. I'm not gonna lie.
So I would say
oh my God,
it would probably be a good idea if you moved right now because I got gas, dude.
Oh God, Taco Bell shit.
Oh shit.
Black shirt, red tie.
That seems like a shot.
Yeah. How you doing?
What's up?
Two things. One, anyone got a burger or something? Because I'm about to drop from hunger.
I freaking beg for food, dickhead.
To be fair, I've just noticed you're not dying when
Still
you're
talking about fucking tasers and shit.
All right. Why am I black? I don't know what the hell's going on, but my whole eyes are blacking out. All right.
You broke,
I just revived you.
Oh, thank you. Two things. Yeah. I heard something you talking about the new medical thing. What new medical thing?
It's not new medical. It's been our current medical system was in the city before it was removed due to compatibility with other systems. But about 2 months ago, it was it returned to the city, so people are still learning it.
Oh, so there's nothing new with the medical, like a different way to do things, or
no. The only thing that was updated.
Since you've been here. It's the same since you've been here.
The only thing that I messed with the medical earlier today.
Got a spider book.
You seen in the update logs was I think that I fixed the discount for medical insurance when you check in.
No, I was just wondering if it was actually completely,
Appreciate it.
changed, like.
No, it's not.
Complete. All right.
Yep.
Thank you.
Damn, because I was actually gonna be medical if it was.
You're welcome.
No.
All right. Well, thanks for the rest. I appreciate it.
Of course. This is what we're here for. All right. Anyone
Slayer's
else?
had his hands up.
Slayer, what's up?
I know.
I gave you your opportunity to talk.
I know, but obviously that was like event side of things. So I know we're a casual city, but can we make it like you're probably going to disagree, but can we make it when you go down? You can't talk. One, for the simple fact of it stops the people who crying, and obviously then go in OOC because they're mad, and then obviously it brings more past them. Like, you know what I mean?
So, I mean, you have control over that. You do know when someone goes. When they're just injured and they're on their side, they can talk. When they're flat back, they can't talk. So if you don't want to listen to someone, then flat back.
Okay.
Yes, I was in a booth. It's only because I could talk, they could find me.
Okay. So hang on.
Yeah. So once they're flat back, all right, hold on. If you're gonna say something, bring your ass in here and talk.
Yep.
You've been cutting people off all night. What's up? Let's go.
The fuck I haven't.
You
absolutely have.
Okay, what's up?
God, rude. No, I was just saying, I just wanted to kind of touch on the whole.
No, you're rude. How does that feel? You don't want people cutting you off, do you?
I was listening. Will you let him fucking finish so we can get through this?
I was about to say I'll sit my ass back down. Damn.
Okay, what's up? What you got?
But no. Just a real quick side note on this. So if you're flat back,
What do you mean by hustle?
What?
Damn, what are you talking about? No, but when you're flat back, so people should not be able to hear you, or
you cannot. No one can hear you when you're flat.
Okay. No, that's the only thing I was curious about. That's the only reason why I came up here, because I was really curious about that.
You can talk, but no one can hear you when you're flat.
So are we good? So can we implement that they can't do /me when they're on flatback, but they can obviously do it when they're on the side?
No, and the reason why I can't do that is because say they're flatback and they ran into a car and their life expired, they want to think about like call a medic or something.
No. What I mean is like, say if they're flat back on the floor now, and then obviously they're doing /me, fuck you, and stuff like that. Can't we just implement stopping that? Because technically they're unconscious, aren't they?
Because that's me.
Well, no, in a sense that means they're knocked out.
Well, so the thing about it is, I could disable the chat box while they're down, right? But I don't want to do that because, like, again, what if they gotta, type in call mechanic or I'm not mechanic, but medic or something? You know what I mean?
Think of it. Yeah, I get that. Does mean like, can we implement it as a rule that's classed of talking while dead? Like, if they're doing anything other than calling the mechanic, like hurling abuse and stuff.
I think doesn't the rule state that if you're flat backed, you can only use /me to interact with medical treatment?
That's
There's
no,
nothing
that's
in the rules about that.
yeah, that's not in the
No.
rules. No, it cuts
might
your
wanna
voice
reread the
out
rules, Buck.
when you're flat backed. You can't there's no voice that comes from your player when you're flat back.
Right, but I thought it was something like if you were, I maybe it was somewhere else, but I thought I read somewhere to where if you were flat backed, you could only /me with EMS to act out what
RPI
they're doing to
injuries.
you.
That's not. That's not a. I think you're confused with something else. That's not a current rule in CC.
I will add to Slayer though is if somebody's doing it, you have every right to just ignore it and pretend you never saw it.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
you don't have to respond it or to
Well, now
acknowledge.
that we know you don't want it, we won't do it. When I get up,
I don't mind it. I'm just going by like what people suggest in television and stuff. You know, like
You can cut out on the medical RP side of it if you do that.
Yeah, that's another thing. So. Yeah, I mean, if someone's being super fucking toxic with it and they're mad because they died for whatever reason, then just report that. Report that
that's what I'm
behavior.
getting at. Type like obviously to prevent that sort of shit.
Yeah, so
Just put it in a
unfortunately, like we're not gonna. Besides just making up another rule, it's not gonna be something that we can enforce without eliminating a lot of other functions, like again the medical aspect, or being able to think about call medic and being able to interact with the medic in the event that they're down. And I'm not really wanting to give that function up just because someone's just being a little butthead. So if you experience people who want to behave like that, just report them and the government will deal with them.
I get that. That's fine. It's just obviously new people have come from other places, and obviously their place probably implemented that. So obviously, they're clear on that, and obviously so on.
Yeah. No, I get it. And again, this is what this is for, so we can all kind of talk and be on the same page. So I'm not gonna say that I'm gonna agree with everything, and I'm not gonna say you're gonna agree with everything government has to say. But I feel like we're all adults, so we can sit down and come to a happy medium.
Thumbs up. Let's go. Next.
Can I touch on that subject real quick?
Yeah, go ahead. Come on in.
Okay.
You should not flapping your arms this time.
Hey, I like to comment on that right there because I know I read that somewhere. It says in Emergency Service 9.5, you are expected to RP your injuries and communicate to EMS accordingly. If you are downed on your back, your microphone will not work, so you are expected to /me with EMS whilst they perform treatment.
Yes, correct. But what
you were saying you can't do it.
Yeah.
No, I was saying that the rule says you can do it.
Yeah, no, you can. Yeah, you can. I thought you were saying that they could only do that.
You can.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah. No. Yeah. They're supposed to. If EMS is interacting with them, you are supposed to, by rules, interact with them back. Right now, it doesn't have to be elaborate and try to do brain surgery on them, right? But you got to give EMS the same type of pasta that they're trying to give you, right?
But I've asked people questions the last couple of days, and they just flat out ignore me. I can tell you that's happening a lot.
They should be interacting in some type of way.
Entirely true. We do have some people.
Some people are just
I've
completely ignoring
arrived
us.
to a call.
Well, so
they are
in a-
completely not talking to you as soon as you pick them up. You have to ask them multiple times for their name. You still get no response, and then they run off on you.
Well, we've already revisited that, and you guys need to build them before that. We've already highlighted them.
Like we've been trying to, but if you don't know their name, if it's multiple people, then how the fuck are you gonna know?
Well, then tell people to back up so they only.
Well, I mean, if it's multiple names and they're all
Move the body
all
before you
done.
pick them up and charge them.
Bill them all.
Yeah, I'm gonna bill them all too. I mean, they should be interacting with you guys. I would definitely, to alleviate that, try to bill them before that. If you suspect that they might be doing it, and as if they're not interacting with you in any way, shape, or fashion, just
We
report
see your
them.
arms. You can just leave them up.
But yeah. So if you're seeing that and they're acting like that, just report them, and then we'll deal with it.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. What's up? Who's next?
I do the pink hats. I did,
Pink in the back
Frank.
had her hands up longest.
Well, Dom did too, though. He had his
Dom,
hands up
well,
on the side.
his hands aren't up, so I don't know. He's waiting to speak.
He's in line.
I figured I didn't have to put my hands up, just stand in a single file line.
Okay, Buck, are you good or you still have
Let me
something?
get an amen.
All right, Buck, what's up? You touching on what we just had?
It has to do with medical. We touched on this in the last meeting too. And you guys implemented to where if you're treated at EMS, you get the crutch, or if you're treated at the hospital, you get or revived at the hospital, you get crutches. And people are still getting treated, and as soon as their feet touch the ground, they're just taking off and running. But I mean, which is extremely not realistic. There's no way you're going to get shot, beat down to where you possibly can't move and pass out, and then get a shot from EMS and just take off running.
I know one person.
I know you stated in the
to counter that. To counter that, I can say the same thing about when I blow the tires out of a police car and you guys are doing 150 down the road on a rim.
Well, they're encouraged not to do that.
Shit, I did that.
You do that.
Doesn't excuse
I don't do
them
that.
for
Not in a
doing it.
pursuit. Not in a pursuit. I don't do it.
We can say anything, Buck, and you're gonna say I'm not doing it. You've done every bit of it. So yeah.
Every cop does it.
On my way back to PD to fix my car.
It doesn't matter. You're still doing it.
All right, we're not. Okay, we're not gonna go back and forth. So,
Tom.
God, why does this remind me of
Hello.
a Jerry Springer freaking episode?
This is weird. Dom Escobar here. I did have something I wanted to put in a suggestion, but I figured I'd bring it up in a community meeting to see how people think about it.
It's a cool plan.
Thanks, I like it. Like it? Yeah, it's nice. Kill you with it one day. Anyways, so
Damn, that's crazy.
How guns jam and stuff like that. We were thinking about gun cleaning kits. I'm not sure if there is a script for it or anything. I could look some stuff up, but maybe gun cleaning kit. You can clean your guns out before you do something, some sort of robbery or some sort of gang war, whatever, to kind of help it from unjamming, make it last longer, maybe. So that's part one. I'll let you guys answer that.
Yeah. So, the only way that would be possible, finding the compatibility with that, it's probably not going to be a thing. So if you find a standalone thing, I don't know what they would link that to. So most likely we would have to get a script that supports that, the gun cleaning along with the jamming. I can tell you that I have not seen anything like that. And I can also tell you, if you find something like that, I would not be opposed to putting that in the city. If you did find something like that, but I don't currently know of anything like that exists.
Okay, I'll do some research. Maybe I find something, maybe I don't.
Yep.
And then my second question, which is kind of more of a comment. I know we talked about police baiting and stuff like that. I've known a lot of instances where we're a gang in a city that's, I'll say cartel, triads, Manfredi's, a couple others maybe. But I feel like sometimes when cops are bored, they like to pick on certain gangs to try to get a rise out of them and try to, not really force an RP, but to have some fun. And don't get me wrong, I like shooting. I like having fun. It's a GTA, right? So it's always fun, but sometimes I feel like it's overkill, and I feel like cops sometimes gang bait as well.
Gang bait's never been a thing, though.
I'm just saying,
But you're not wrong neither, though.
yeah, like sometimes I feel like just because I'm cartel and I'm driving around, I feel like I might have some. Yeah, I feel like cops may just follow me or come to my shop or something. Yeah.
Oh, don't say that. Like, Bruce is getting more in trouble now for you because he always picks on the triads.
Well, Bruce is a dickhead,
so like, give me an example. So, say for example, you suspect a cop of gang fucking baiting you, right? So when they pulled you over or they engaged you, did they tell you they do any type of investigating, saying, hey, this is the reason why I stopped you, or I suspect you of
I've
this
been
crime or
talked to
scenario?
for no reason before, or try to instigate something or whatever, just to have some fun. Plenty of times we've been followed. At least I can speak for cartel. We've been followed around by certain cops and just waiting for us to do something wrong instead of waiting for the call to go out. Followed at a distance and things like that. Going to my shop and trying to just talk to us and see what's going on and try to get some sort of criminal stuff like that. I don't know.
Okay. Well, I would like to think that the cop got an alert or some suspicious activity or something going on, and you just may be the one that's in the closest area, or maybe your plate got flagged and they're investigating that or something like that. I don't know. I haven't experienced it.
So obviously, what
go ahead, Bruce. Or
So
whatever the
yeah,
hell you are
so
today.
basically, majority of the cartel plates are set into the radar.
Hey,
Obviously,
honey, can I go ahead
previously,
real quick?
I don't know if obviously how to remove them once they're in there. So that could be one. Another
Excuse me.
thing is
Ma'am, can I
cartel
go
side
ahead
of
here real
things.
quick?
Most of their gang stuff, they always go back to your obviously tuna shop. So obviously that tuna shop is also now gang affiliated and gang associated with.
Kathy, come on, I
The
got
same with
something
White
important
Widow
to
used
say.
to be.
Please, real quick. Give me
Obviously,
5
so
seconds.
Guys in the back.
anything cartel related, goes like straight back to your shop. Like obviously, because 9 times out of 10 of them, there was all wearing your shop jumper at one point.
5 seconds.
That's one thing. The plate was the other thing, and then plus, obviously, respectfully, you guys do what you should do and wear your gang colours like all the time. So that's also how you're obviously noticed, and being as your gang's high risk and over like say, you know what I mean, over say our gang, obviously you are going to be more like on the radar than other gangs. But
Well,
obviously,
yeah. Why would you be a gang if you're not going to represent your gang at all times?
No, I respect.
Okay,
that's
well,
what I'm saying.
Can we
So
just let him finish?
So obviously, like the triads, they always wear this. So obviously, we always point out, we stand out. Your flag stands out. So we should have more targets on our back than a normal civ. The only thing with your shop, obviously, your stuff goes back to your shop. So that's probably the reason why. You know what I mean? Your shop's been raided, so on and so forth. So we know your shop's gang affiliated. That was the mistake you done earlier on when you had your business. You know what I mean? Let everyone do heists and so on in the shop uniform.
I can see that part of it. I just feel like some cops sometimes want the cartel to, hey, we're kind of bored, so can we do something? Can you do some heist, or can you do this or whatever? And it's kind of like I'm all down for it, but at the end of the day, we talk about you guys using your resources and stuff like that. We use a lot of resources too. We can't just go buy our resources in what's it called, the gun
Armory.
cabinet there that you guys armory that you guys have there. You guys can't, we can't. So
Have you been chilling with Jason
Okay,
and James by any chance?
so this is the first time. I just want everyone here in this courtroom to acknowledge that this is the first time that cartel is inadvertently admitting that they're fucking broke.
whoa. Far from it.
Damn.
You
You
were
have got
commenting
a
on my gun
crybaby in
earlier.
the family,
So,
Damn.
I'm gonna say this. So I'm gonna say I'm gonna piggyback on both sides, right? So if you feel like you're being targeted by whatever cop, right? I would report that to police, right? Maybe for unlawful activity and et cetera, et cetera. Now I would like to think, right, that our cops are for the most part relatively good, that I'm aware of. So I'd like to say that there's a lot of going on that you probably don't know. Like I said, an alert, a plate, maybe you're under investigation, maybe there's a warrant for you. I mean, in all honesty, man, it could be various things, right? But if you
Yeah,
feel
I
like
agree
it's
with that.
fishy and you want to report to police for misconduct, you're more than welcome to do that. Follow an appointment and talk to one of the officers. We actually just got our commander back, Iris Law, so I'm sure he would love to take your report.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you.
Don't be a
Yep, of
snitch.
course.
Cartel on
I'll
top.
find you.
You got a crybaby, Nathan. I thought you never had none.
Exactly.
I mean, if we're being honest, if we're, the biggest gang in this city is EMS, honestly.
Okay, who's next?
Fuck.
Kathy, Kathy's had her hands up for like a half an hour.
Kathy, what's going on? Long time no see.
Come on up front.
No, go ahead.
Make sure you're
Ladies
shouting.
first. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Kathy.
Why do y'all come
Can
up?
someone just go so we can get this meeting done? Thank you.
If you're talking, then we can hear you.
I know.
First time caller, long time listener.
All right. I know a lot of people hate my other self. And I know a lot of people hate me.
What soul are you right now?
My father passed away a year and a half ago. Almost 2 years. Kathy? And I suffer from depression. And when I get attacked, if y'all can give me sweets for it, I will admit it. I was attacked in my emails, and it hurt because the people I care about, I hurt. And yes, I do admit I did do a suicide attempt, which was stupid. And like I said, I will take the sweets for it. I don't care. But whenever you grow attached to someone as a good friend, and then you guys sit there and attack them for something they had no control over, it's messed up. You don't know what that person been through. You don't know anything about that person, what's going on with them in IRL. Yes, I do take medication for depression.
Okay, is this
Yes,
targeting?
I do see.
Is this
I do
targeting
see-
an
I-
individual? Can you elaborate on this?
I'm just elaborating. Like I said, I will take the sweets for fail RP. That was
No,
my fault.
In here,
but
in
I
here,
was.
in here, it's not fair LP. We're just talking like people here, so you're not.
But I'm just saying. I mean, I know somebody probably gonna rat me out about it, but it is LRP, and because I tried to do suicide, because I kept getting that, and it hurt. It really did. And if we could do something in Discord where people, whoever suffered through depression or suicidal
health
thoughts,
awareness.
yes, mental health awareness, can we do something like that in Discord for people like that?
What are you recommending in Discord to do?
Have it somewhere where people can talk to people about it, what's going on in their mind, just to ease their mind and everything, so they won't have those suicidal thoughts.
And we're crossing the line there with us not being therapy. That's
Yeah,
very
so I mean, it is a fine line. There are a lot of different chat channels in Discord, but at the same time, right? I don't want to be the one who knows stuff and shouldn't know it, right? You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I don't want to be in the position where I see something, right, that causes a red flag, and now I have to report something or I have to do something, or one of the team is like, okay, is this person gonna seriously hurt themselves or whatever the scenario is, and now we have to report it, to Discord or Twitch or whatever, because that's happened before, right? So I understand your struggle, and everyone in this room, everyone at some point in time in their life has had the struggles. I'm sorry that you're going through that. Everyone has a struggle in some way of their life. And if someone's harassing you outside of the city and displaying toxic behavior for whatever reason, I would like for you to report that, because we're all adults. You shouldn't have to go through that. If you're just generally speaking, just to get it off your mind, then that's cool. But I don't think that I want to put ourselves in the position where we got to be the gatekeepers of that. Ultimately, I'm not trying to do that.
And plus, private and confidential shit could be leaked. You could.
I'm going to add on to that. Aside from reporting it to us for the harassment, because harassment and all that is against city rules, whether it's in Discord or in city. Now, I use that term harassment loosely in city because RP is completely different than OOC. But the things in Discord, the first thing I tell everybody when they make a complaint about somebody doing something in DMs is block them. If you don't want somebody DMing you, you have the power to block them. You have the power to turn off your DMs to anybody but friends.
Yes. And be mindful that we do get a lot of tickets about stuff that happens outside of city and outside of Discord. Be mindful of that, right? Like Capital City admin team don't control the internet, right? We only control what happens in the city and in our own Discord that we create and pay for, right? That's it. Right. So if it happens beyond that, I mean, like Nathan said, you're just gonna have to block them. Now, if that's happening inside the city or inside of Discord, that's different, and we can deal with that.
No, it's not happening inside the city. I'm not a snitch. I'm not gonna snitch on the person or anything. Everything is squashed, and
If
I
you
know
ever
I
need
did
anyone to
wrong.
talk to, our DMs are open.
There you go.
Yeah. I know I did wrong, but again, it shouldn't have caused friendships to break apart like that. Like everybody said, it's just a fucking game.
It is, and some people take it seriously than others, and it's the nature of the beast. So we really can't control everybody. So for those people who take it too seriously, there's really nothing that we can do besides remove them from participating in their community. But again, we only know what you report. So
All right, that's all I gotta say. And again, whoever I hurt, I'm sorry.
okay, well, thank you. Who's next? Maverick, what you got? You like Top Gun, don't you?
I was just letting you guys know that in a month I will be leaving the server definitely because I've been looking for something to do for a while. I've been finding out on the internet, and that's creating content for another game that I've been wanting to do for a long time.
Okay.
Means I'm just letting you guys know I am really happy that I had a family and a really good time in this server because I loved it. Means I will miss you guys.
Well, while we have you, I appreciate your contribution to the community.
Mhm.
Okay, anyone else?
Is it at the pimp game?
Pimp game.
I was trying to get him to
No,
laugh.
no, it's Arma.
Oh, okay.
I've been doing content on there.
All right, well, you can do content there and here.
Okay, anyone else?
I just want to say something real quick, Ramsey. I just want to say something real quick.
He speaks.
Hey guys, I just want to. I think we should all thank the staff team, the dev team, because without them guys, we don't have a community. So we all need to tell them we appreciate them. Gypsy, Nathan, you've done a great
Give 'em a round of
job.
applause.
You guys done a great job. While I know Ramsey has an IRL job, but without people like Molly and Nathan and Gypsy, we don't have a community, guys. It's that simple. We love you guys. Appreciate you guys.
I just want to add, I want 50% to Nomis's lottery winnings.
I want to raise.
Shit, if you want to raise, I want to raise.
Okay, cool. So before we wrap this up, is any last rounds or alibis for anybody?
So yesterday I was at my great grandma's house.
Okay.
What I
I'm about to send you to the moon.
Way to go, dickhead! Damn.
Okay, awesome. Before I wrap this up, I just want to appreciate all you guys for showing up. I know that we lost a couple, probably didn't like the way the conversation was going. Whatever, it is what it is. You win some, you lose some. Just be mindful. Again, I'm going to piggyback with Eric said, right? But I feel the opposite. I feel like if I take you guys out of the equation, there's not a community, right? But as you see, I can leave, right? Me being the owner and the one who pays all the bills and keeps the lights on, right? I can leave and you guys still operate, and not only operate but thrive, right? We gained a lot of new people, so I do appreciate that. And the only thing that I can say besides that is, please, if you see something that's wrong or something that's not right, please report it. Talk to everybody, right? My whole goal, right, is to build a city that one has something for everybody, right? Where whatever you fancy. And then if it's broken, I want to fix it, right? Now, just be patient with me because there's a lot of shit going on. But my goal is to fix it, right? But be mindful that you guys are my testers. So, if you don't report it, I won't fix it, right? So don't be scared to open tickets, talk about issues, et cetera, et cetera. I know a lot of people are kind of hesitant where they feel like, the staff won't listen or they're not really interested, but I can tell you this community is not like that, okay?
Eric found the gun jamming and cleaning.
Okay, cool. Well, I will...
Hold on before you finish. Don't ever feel like you can't open a ticket. There's a lot of gossip, and it's true. I hate tickets, but I will never, none of us will ever yell at you for opening a ticket. That's what we're here for. I might give you a hard time, especially if you open like 4 or 5 tickets when you have one open already.
Do it.
But,
do it.
But at the end of the day, we're here for you to help you. So don't be afraid to open a ticket. Don't think we're going to get mad at you. I might bust your balls about it, but at the end of the day, that's what we're here for.
Can I say one last thing?
What's up?
I just joined this city a month or 2 ago, and everyone here
Same.
has been just super nice, super welcoming, and I really love the community that is here and that I get to be a part of. Especially Artemis, she's pretty cool, and Sammy, and just
Nathan.
everyone. Yeah,
Debatable.
yes, you Nathan.
Hi.
You showed me how to smoke a bong.
Very debatable.
Oh wow.
Wow.
Well, I will say Artemis didn't really have a voice. She kind of got suckered into this because not Nathan, but Eric's been here since the beginning of time, so he was kind of just sucked into it. So
Oh yeah,
It's
Eric
Grandpa
too.
Marsh.
He's always Marsh has always given me the best advice. That bald motherfucker. I love him.
You forgot something that we talked about the other day.
God, you're such
Okay.
a fucking kiss ass.
okay, cool.
likely.
Well, if no
Video
one has
top.
anything else, just be mindful that I will be sitting here in the back if you want to bring something up to me or the team that you didn't want to bring up to anyone else. And then after that, I will be going out there to arrest every single one of you scumbag criminals.
Try to
Look
catch
forward to
me.
shooting.
Catch me, I dare ya.
You overachieving cop motherfucker.
I see me.
I need your assistance with something.
But may I say something to you, Ramsey?
Yeah, what's up?
I know I tried everything with you guys, but I just want to let you guys know you guys are the best cops I ever worked with.
Yeah, I'll meet you outside in a minute,
I
brother.
appreciate it. That's our goal.
And I was working with. Then I quit.
What
Then I
about
went to EMS. Then after that, I quit for everything.
No, I get it.
I've
I mean,
been.
you gotta find your
All right,
place.
right now, I already found my place, and that's doing
Were you
Milson.
fucking mine or hers?
If you know what that is.
Yeah, no, I
know,
got
bro.
you. I got you. Well, hopefully, when you take breaks, you can come back and we can continue your story.
Don't you?
I hope so.
No worries, but no hard feelings, man. Do what you happy, man. 'Cause,
But
it's the
I'm
only thing
gonna
we
say
got.
this to that one over there standing in the green shirt.
Hey, before
He
I leave,
actually
there was
helped me
something I
when
wanted to
first
say.
got here.
Can I get a hi, yeah?
Even if
Oh God, not you two.
Oh yeah.
everyone helps me. And that's what,
I know.
that's what
I knew that shit was going
humanity's
there.
supposed to be
Thank
about.
you so much.
I have a baby. It's been driving me bananas.
But
Hey, honey, come here for a second.
I'm gonna send my last donation this next month after I leave.
Cyrus,
and I'll
this is
be
my wife
towards
Artemis. Artemis is
the
my
community.
I was
Just
the
so you
one
know.
who gave you.
You could adopt
we
me.
definitely appreciate it, bud.
Nathan, I'm gonna mute my eyes.
Oh,
Don't just
wow.
pull me somewhere. I can explain about what I put in that.
But yeah,
How you doing?
Well, I'm
I want to
glad.
stay. I want to
Okay.
stay, but the thing is, I have to. I'm more focused on that right now.
I mean, I get that. I get that. You don't have to. No one's gonna think of any different. I just asked that. When you're free, just come in here and show your face, and then we'll continue.
Very true. I just have to show up every 3
Back
months.
in 1 second.
Yeah, right. Well, just be mindful that I clean the
what outside the
database
door?
every 2 to 3 months.
Yeah, I know. I heard.
So if you don't show up in 2 or 3 months, then you'll probably be purged.
Yeah, I know. I had my other before I came back to you guys. I knew my other account got purged, my other soul.
Yeah. All the ones that are.
But that
are
soul was
inactive.
fun.
Oh, the fish market's open.
Okay. Anyone else have anything? Thanks, Maverick.
Yeah, she has something very private she needs to talk to you about.
What's up?
Oh,
Like we need to go somewhere
Yeah, I
a little
know.
more private.
Oh, just say it here.
Oh my god.
I don't know. I just have to let. I have to just let my
Well,
friends
if
know
Nevaeh
out
was,
there
then why you wait if she's
for-
sitting there?
and see.
It's just really sensitive in nature, and I think this would be best said.
I'll see you guys later.
Okay. Well,
private,
if it.
where other
well,
people can't hear.
Okay. Well, if it's sensitive in nature, then I need you to open a ticket.
Okay, is there any way that we can schedule a time then in the ticket to talk and a voice chat instead of typing it all up?
Well, I mean, if it's private, right? I kind of want everyone else to know about it as well. This is why I want you to open up a ticket. This is not. I don't mean to interrupt, but if you guys are trying to throw the pasta at me right now, this is all OOC. What are you guys trying to do?
I mean, it's an city thing, and then people to look out kind of thing.
Okay. Well, if you want to.
Out of the city too.
Yeah. I
Go
mean, if you,
ahead, since I'm aware of it.
Okay, so Artemis knows.
Yep.
And so does Nevaeh.
Hold on.
Just
I can-
turn your shout off. Just turn your shout off and make it just write your squiggly line so it's just 25%,
yep,
so no one can hear
we're
you.
going to one of the offices right there.
If you press your little squiggly line and go to 25%, no one besides the gonna hear it. There you go. I can barely hear you.
Hey Nathan, can I borrow you? Oh, okay. I'm just letting you know it's been a nice time spending time with you and everything since I've been here. You've been good. You've been a good friend. I don't know. I just need a break a bit.
Everybody takes breaks. Just take a break. Come back.
Excuse me, can I?
Yeah, I know. I just need to figure out a clean slate too if I'm gonna start fresh.
I mean, you can
Nathan, did
always.
Slayer leave?
I'm gonna say yes because I don't see him anymore. He was over there a minute ago.
Right.
In the corner.
Didn't you take him in the office over there?
Hi.
Yeah, I brought him back.
Okay.
But
So he must have left.
Okay.
But yeah, I just want to see how much. I know it costs 100 coins and what's it called to get the clean slate. But how much is it costing, like in-game cash? Do you know?
So 100 coins would be $100,000.
Okay, I have enough of that.
I mean, you
There's
can't use in-city cash to buy coin items though.
No, I know. I'm
God,
talking about
why can't
just
you do that?
I want to start a clean slate with you guys, but I don't know how to do that without the coins.
Well, all a clean slate does is erases your criminal history. It doesn't
Yeah,
do
I know.
anything to anybody else.
Oh, I know. I just don't want. I want to do MC stuff, but my thing is, I'm bad at it. I'll be honest. And I loved working with Nevea when I was EMS.
Go back to EMS.
I can't.
If you have a criminal history, either create a second soul and do EMS on a second soul, and then have a gang soul when you want to get into shootouts, and you go back and forth, or clean slate, or delete your soul and start fresh with a whole new soul.
I want to clean slate it with somehow. I don't know how to do that without the coins.
Yeah, the only way to clean slate your criminal record is to buy a clean slate recorded coin, and I think
You can't like buy it. You can't buy it with.
cannot be reached.
With oh, you can only buy with a coin. Okay. Okay. I'll try to find a way to do that.
Damn, dude.
But
Excuse me,
yeah.
buddy. Excuse me.
Yep.
You find a government?
Yimmy wanted me to be part of his MC, but I told him.
Bullshit.
Why?
I'm having vehicle issues.
Oh shit, yeah. I'm not a mechanic, so I wouldn't know what the hell to tell you about that shit.
No, I mean fucking it sounds like it doesn't have a fucking engine in it, if you know what I mean. I don't know why. I got it from PDM.
I feel you. Sounds like someone sold you a damn lemon, huh?
I got it from PDM.
Right, sounds like they sold you a lemon, huh?
Probably.
Oh shit.
I play Arma a lot more than.
Unless your government says about it.
Dude, I don't got no pull, no whatsoever.
Alright, well, damn.
PD tries to fuck with me.
Can you guys turn your voices down? They're trying to have a meeting here, guys, please.
No.
Kiss my ass.
I was about to say, what the fuck do I look like? Like a damn cop? Hell no. Go fuck yourself.
See you guys later.
Ladders.
See you, buddy.
No. So one thing I can't stand is all the fucking all that shit. If they're fucking with all the females in the city, I'm gonna probably get rid of them. But before I do,
let's go be PD for a while.
Obviously, I've gone into the garage not realising it was on the roof in the helicopter. So obviously, as I've flexed my muscle to pull out the car, they've done the kill shot on me as I pressed OK on my car. So obviously, I'm dead in the car as it spawned. So obviously, they're saying fuck you, and they've just lit me up until my car blew up. But like, yeah, like, are you solo or you go with one of the MCs? You give me that MC vibe.
Oh, me?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I got more of like a freelancer, kind of like both sides of the law kind of vibe. So yeah, I got good news for the officer.
What was that?
My boss has informed me that all active duty PD and EMS, my deliveries are free for y'all.
Oh,
Like
dope.
food.
Dope. Oh, I think I saw you squawking about that earlier.
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
That was that's like all the time, not just a one time
Oh god, see, I was fucking waiting.
I
Hey,
know,
if
I was
he
just
runs
trolling
your
you.
if he runs your fucking car over with that, it's fucking dead in the water, like right
I'ma
there.
cry.
And it explodes. So if I go over it fast enough, it explodes.
I'm gonna cry.
I've seen that.
My favorite mechanic, I think they took a vacation out of the city.
Who's that? What's that?
It was Giggles.
Okay. I never. I was yet to meet her.
Really? Already?
From what I've saw
Hang on.
on Squawk.
Hang on.
But she's over at 229, right?
Yeah.
I seen an argument on Squawk between her and one of the Commodores.
Yeah. They kind of went
Yeah.
I think they went looking for a barbecue, and I was like, uh-oh.
Yeah, you don't pick a fight with the cartel. Like,
I'd rather rub elbows with them, you know.
to be fair, like, I give him shit, but they're the dominant gang in the city. Like, the clap was that much. Like, Nathan, the owner of the cartel, he's got technical. He's very tactical minded. Like, PD can verify, like, not every shootout they win against cartel. Where he's very tactical minded. More shootouts with the triads.
Oh yeah,
Nathan's
cartels.
very tactical minded.
They're on the do not touch, do not even fuck with list for me.
Jack.
I will give that man sloppy toppy if he says so.
You give him sloppy
Jack,
seconds.
Whoa,
Whoa, buddy. Whoa, we won't judge you, but ew.
Here's the rules.
On that note.
Gross. Gross.
I have got something started, but I'm just so obviously I just want to wait for everything's over and all the PD are on duty, because obviously I started this before the community meeting and I want to actually get it done before I
yeah, we'll talk about it without those ears in my here.
Yeah. I can't talk about it anyway. We're in a holy
yeah.
area.
Yep.
Right, just give me 2 minutes to go and toilet in my head, and then we'll get talking, get cracking, and get moving.
Copy that. You got a car here?
Standing by.
Oh, good God. I think you're trying to overcompensate for shit.
No, it's just like I wear small socks, you see. So like that's the only thing on my compensating is my socks.
Small socks. Get the fuck out of here. Go do your shit in your fucking head. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. Damn it.
Back in a minute.
Yep. God. Yeah, I drive a big ass truck because I got wearing really small socks. Fuck off, really? Officer, how are you?
Oh, you know, same old, yeah.
Yeah. You know, if you arrest me later, I'll be sure to set your prison cell on fire, you know?
Oh, you're the fire starter.
Goddamn right I am, bitch. I think I was actually the very fucking reason why they implemented that rule that they take fire freaking lighters off of everybody. I think I actually was the one. That's great. I made history here in the city. That's fucking awesome. This is the motherfucker that started that rule. Ain't that right, Seamus?
Oh yeah.
Goddamn right. I will set your ass cheeks on fire.
That, who was it? There was somebody else doing it too.
No, I did. Don't even try to fucking take credit away from me. I was the main one because y'all weren't doing that until I started setting PD on fire on the regular.
Oh yeah, you were the main one. I just.
Oh, I
remember
know.
One other person started doing it too. I don't remember who it
What,
was.
after I did? Shit. Yeah, exactly. I was the one. I was the OG of that shit. I was about to say, don't even try to take credit away from me there, Seamus. You're good at doing that, but no, fuck off.
Damn, Namas won it again.
But no, you know what? I feel great that I got y'all PD to do some good shit. So.
You hear me?
What?
I can hear you.
Namas won it again.
Oh.
Again?
Yeah, he won the fucking lottery last week.
Lucky sack of shit. He's probably banging the fucking lottery picker. So.
Fucking rigged.
Exactly. And what are you talking about, Seamus? You probably make freaking tons of fucking money being a damn lawman.
No, not that much.
They paid the money?
Anyone got a phone charger on them?
Hell no.
Let me
What
see.
does it look like, Burger King?
You look lucky right there. With what you're wearing.
Ah, fuck me, I dropped it by accident. It's right
Oh,
there.
shit.
I appreciate it, my guy.
I got a crap load of sodas I brought to the meeting in case anyone needed it.
Sure. You want to give me some soda?
Yeah.
How
You're,
long?
Jack, right?
That depends who wants to know.
So he can give you the fucking food with you.
Soda man.
Yeah, fuck you. Now, if the guy that wants to give me soda, great. Yes, thank you. But if the cops want to know, you can go fuck yourself. I ain't saying shit to the cops.
Okay. I'm gonna go blackout so obviously we can do it with you. As well. But we will need transport, so we're gonna have to get some jerry cans and go down to the beach. Alright, where do you want me to meet you? Do you want to meet us at as I said, do you want to meet us at Legion? And obviously gives us time to get a car, get changed and so on. I can grab a hostage as well. Okay. Sound. See you in a minute, brother.
Hey, I need to grab food and drink.
Oh, damn. I'm still getting used to the
See you later, Slayer.
commands.
Unlock your shit, boy.
I'm sorry, you just gotta
Do that, brother.
What the fuck?
Huh? See you later, Seamus.
Get him.
Damn, you can't even climb up here?
Dude,
That's
what the
fucking-
fuck? No, I can't get in this fucking
Right,
truck.
so get in and then swap seats for your K-muscle.
Okay.
Oh
Excuse,
shit.
Seamus. Excuse. I'm gonna hit you. Excuse
I'm
me,
fucking
please.
stuck.
Seamus, move, bitch.
I'm stuck.
Hello.
Uh, I don't know how. Yeah, we've got EMS here just in case it hits you.
Your hubby.
Try full lock.
Oh wait, hang on. There we go. There we go. Got it. Got it.
There we go.
But we need a blackout outfit, brother. We're gonna work
Okay.
on this with this.
Nama, who the fuck is he part of?
No one is a sieve, but obviously.
Nama's,
like,
Nama's Moxley, right?
Yeah. He gave me the information for the heist, and obviously I promised to bring him in on the first one.
Okay. Dude, I'm really disgusted that no one after my call for show force, no one showing up.
I'm getting kind of fed up with it, brother. In all fairness, like, Sam emailed us saying he's not going to be in for a bit. Oh shit.
Whoa.
Yeah, Sam emailed saying he's not going to be in for a bit. I haven't seen Deacon for a while. Obviously, it's just me, you, Jason, Harley, and Ava. I mean, Athena. So,
we're the constant active ones.
Yes. The only thing is, at the same time, we've got
need
family
food.
in this. Yeah, we'll sort that in a minute. Let's get dressed first.
Alright. Well, dude, if it's a blackout thing, I got my outfit bag. Yeah, if it's a blackout thing, I got my outfit bag.
Yeah, sweet, sir. When we get to Legion on this Tenerife, I'm having stuttering headaches.
Alright. Hey, that's weird with this truck here.
The doors are welded shut and it's PD, can't get into it. That's how I see it.
That's what it is. You know, it was weird. At first I didn't know where you were, and I was gonna babysit and have my cousin come in.
I was meant to babysit, but in all fairness, I thought there was going to be, with the community meeting, I know they take a minute, so I realised that's just thinking of wage farming, so actually I decided just to come in, like, just to, I told my
Well, it's like when he walked
basically.
out. Well, you're right. When he walked out, again, I thought maybe you flew out because I actually tried calling you and it went straight to voicemail. So.
Oh, my phone was dead, and obviously
Yeah,
I had
I would
to have
explain
a.
it.
Yeah, I had to have a word with Nathan about something.
Well, right on that one there, I was standing guard right outside the door in case homeboy tried some shit. So.
Oh no, yeah, no. We wasn't in that door. We was we travelled to Disneyland.
But no, like, you know, me believing that y'all were inside that room, again, I did my duty as your second in command, so.
I respect it.
So, again, hopefully you always know that my duty will always be to the family, so.
I respect that, brother. I respect that.
Hopefully those aren't empty words, sir.
Number two, if he wasn't. Obviously, as you know, like, always just treat Harley with the same sort of respect as me, and like, obviously, always put her first in
Oh,
scenes.
well, obviously.
Obviously, if she goes down, you get her out. Don't worry about me, you know.
Well, and like I said, if I ever talk to her in some kind of mischievous kind of way, just know it's not ill-intended, so.
Bro, I don't mind about that, you know what I mean?
Well, I know.
It's past that.
Well, again, it's, if I really want to be petty about the shit, the last time you bled me
I remember that.
if you will.
I remember that. Yeah. Just remember television. So obviously, technically, you don't remember that. And
no, I do remember it because Harley reminded me about it. So.
oh fuck, she did actually.
Absolutely, yeah. So that's what I'm saying. I remember everything about that. Why do you think I gave you so much shit about that? So.
Yeah.
So
okay,
again,
okay.
it's I remember everything. Why do you think I gave you so much shit about it when you brought James in as your second in command when I've been with you the
That was nothing to do with
longest?
me. So
No,
obviously, as you know,
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that it did, but I'm saying that
about
you
it
brought
myself. So
someone.
Harley was in the mood over it. Harley was in the mood with me. So she was stepping down, and obviously
Yeah.
she'd done that behind my back, but obviously it'd been resolved.
But again, you know me, I will protect anybody in his family, like like my life depends on it. You know that.
Yeah. It's because I'm thinking of it. Obviously I had to babysit 80% of my time at one point. So Harley was number one,
Yeah.
and so obviously she went up a level, so she needed someone in her level. At the time, James was around a bit more.
But see, I was around, but I was never asked. So. But let's put your truck up. Let's have you refly. That way, there we can do our shit.
He's already in the car. We'll just go there. Fucking wonder who he was it. You look like a guy who used to be like somewhere where me and him come from originally.
Oh, good God, the fruity place.
Don't it look like Dino fucking Jerry?
He kind of
You know,
does.
it's funny. I was trying to look for like the big blow up dinosaur outfit. I know I've seen it before. And that's what I was looking for, but I
Wait.
couldn't find it.
Are you actually Jerry? Are you actually Jurassic?
No,
Jerry?
no.
No,
No, God damn it.
Not miss. Jump in, bro.
Oh.
I thought I heard somebody say about taking a nap or something.
Yeah, I'll do it over there. Obviously, I haven't got a hostage. Oh, hang on, that could change.
Oh, yeah, that can change real quick. I got a gun too. Ayo.
Sammy?
Oh, there's Sammy.
Oh, you need. I dang it.
To borrow you.
Okay.
She's already put her hands up.
Okay.
We're going to.
I'll be your hostage.
We're going to touch you now.
Much later.
No, we're not. Thank you. Right, follow me, man. If you get.
Go on. Go on, get in the truck.
How can I get in this big ass thing? Jesus Christ.
That's what she said. Ayo.
Hey, I'm married. Shut the fuck up.
I'll give you a footy up.
Apparently, I'm not supposed to be in here.
No, you got swap seats now. It's weird, the doors are wide shut.
Okay, I'm in. You're welcome.
Everyone in? Is it just me left?
There we go. I mean, that was a whole bunch of awkward shuffling and all that, so.
Best place to get some jet skis from.
Anybody got any food?
I'll make it easy.
Duct on mine.
Duct tape. I meant to put duct tape in my.
What the fuck?
My fucking.
Anybody got any food?
Oh.
There's
I
somebody
do.
in there.
Could you put it in a glove box?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
You just need food?
Yeah, just food, yeah.
Okay, check the glove box.
Thank you.
That was my hostage, actually. No wonder she didn't turn up. Your card broke down.
Thank you very kindly, hostage. You're amazing.
How can she eat with duct tape on her mouth?
I was making it easier on y'all, but okay, I won't put it on my mouth. I'll just cut my clothes off then.
Keep being awesome, hostage. Keep being awesome.
Put her back on her head? She likes
Y'all
bags on her
can't
head.
put duct tape on my mouth because I'm a talker, so
I
good luck fucking luck with
mean,
that.
hang on. You
Talks
say you're a
even more when
talker?
she's
I mean, duct tape. I mean, you might kind of like that. You might, that shit might kind of excite you.
No.
Right, so I'm going to have to give... Right, let me set the blip now so everyone should be able to see.
There we go. That's right.
Right,
Turn it.
Everybody see that blip?
That's right. Turning. No.
Does everyone see the blip on the map?
Yep, sure do.
Okay. Right, we need to get some jet skis.
I see it, but I don't see the route to it.
I
If that
could
makes
get a
sense.
boat for us. Oh, someone already put a fucking hot tub on the beach already.
What the fuck? Come on now. We just had a
taking
meeting
the
about
piss?
this shit.
Mm-mm.
So if we go to the pier, I can pull out my boat.
Okay.
Do it again? I could not see that.
Oh, that was meant to be seen.
The right place.
Yeah. You're literally gagged and gagged. So.
Where do we need? Oh, where's the pier, brother? Where we can pull the boat out?
Yep,
Here.
I got you. I need to get out though.
Do it.
The door's locked.
Did the hostage literally just get out?
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
There we go.
the pier, guys. If you want to tow the hostage.
Alright, I'll get her out. Can you get out? Because apparently I can't get you out. There we go.
Right, so we're gonna jump onto radio channel 69. Tow the hostage.
I don't have the right gun to take her hostage, so can one of y'all come over here? Alright. Going up the pier. Why did you get over radio? Hello. Why'd you get off radio, dude?
Radio 69.
69?
Get on radio 69. If you got a radio, please, son.
Alright, I'm on. Alright, go down there.
There's a ladder that you guys can jump down over.
Copy that.
You do what?
Down the ladder. Let's go.
People that know me know I can't swim.
Go, get on. Thank you.
Oh shit.
Go get your non-swimming ass on the boat.
Ow.
Come on. You can do it. There we go.
Right, ma'am, I need you. Have you got charge on your phone?
Do what?
Have you got charge on your phone?
Yeah, I have charge.
I want you to think of police dispatch. Tell them you are hostage and you're headed to the oil rig.
So go on the phone and do what?
Go to dispatch app, look for police, and then send a report. You're a hostage, and we haven't took your phone, and you're letting them know that we're at the oil rig.
Won't they get an alert once we get out there?
They'll get shots fired,
They
but
will.
they wouldn't know there's a
Oh,
hostage
okay.
out there.
Okay,
Oh, I got
so
Everyone arm up and bandage up as quick as you can.
you want me to wait to send it till we get there?
No, send it straight away.
Okay, I said I'm a hostage. Please send help. You okay with that or anything else?
No, say you're heading to the oil rig. The hostage takers haven't seen, can't see you messaging them. Just so they wonder how you've messaged them, you know what I mean? Yeah, I ain't got no armor on me like a twat. You're gonna die.
I got armor. I can give you some.
Yes,
It's light
please.
armor, so.
Yeah, that's good. What are these like on fuel?
Probably could use some fuel, but we should be all right though.
Hey, you guys should have gotten that.
So when I started the mission, it tells you to make sure you got lots of armor, a good team, and powerful weapons.
Okay, you want to hear the report message?
Yes, ma'am.
Go on.
I said I'm a hostage. Please send help. I'm heading to the oil rig, and the people that took me don't know I'm using my phone. Please hurry.
Thank you. That's
Is that good?
And in a normal scenario, if we would have seen you do that, we would have fucking shot the shit out of you.
I've told her to do it though. I want
know,
PD
I know.
interaction.
Okay, so send it.
Yes, please.
Okay, there you go.
Slayer, I know
Thank
that.
you,
I've
ma'am.
known you for a long time, so.
You know me, I'd sooner fucking get into a chase and just obviously avoiding just benefit. Like, I don't care the stuff from the heist, it's the interaction that I'm more interested in.
I've been a hostage for Slayer twice.
No, I kidnapped you the first time, that's the
You
test
know-
enough, wasn't it?
Well, the first time was really fucked up.
What's your name, hostage?
Samantha Hartley.
So, her
Samantha,
partner's
okay.
James.
So, what I gotta tell you is in previous places that I've been with this guy here, it's, I've had my favorite hostages, and whenever I ask them, it's like, okay, I'll be your hostage.
And Nikki,
Hey, if
she
I'm
used to
not
be the
on
biggest
duty,
hostage.
if I'm not on duty and you see me just chilling, doing nothing, y'all are welcome to.
Okay.
I'm just
So,
putting it out there. I want to be more involved in scenes and everything instead of being to myself. So
Yeah.
y'all are welcome to.
And of course, the crate's going on right now. You know, PD's probably gonna freaking be all over that shit.
Yeah, so when they question you, we're not a gang, because obviously
I don't know who
obviously,
you are.
Yeah, because
Exactly, better not.
the drivers are not affiliated with us, that's why we're not in uniform.
Yeah, I don't know who y'all are. I can't voice recognize.
And by the way, hostage, this is an Uber. That's all it is.
I don't
Right?
know Uber.
I'm just trying,
don't
you
know
know,
Scooper.
I'm trying to make sure I'm getting it right, so I can't voice recognize.
Yeah, you going to the same club as we are. It's the Ocean Club.
Ocean Dumpy Club.
No, that's a nasty word. Don't even think about that. Nope. This
Okay, so it's
a
gonna take
fishing
us a
club.
minute to get it, because it's gonna take us a minute. I gotta go in my head for a second.
Yeah.
Don't do nothing nasty. I don't know, boss. If you want to put her out for it, it's for the next meeting where we announce upcomings and all that shit. So.
Most definitely. You're talking family life.
Yeah, family life specific. Oh shit, my bad. Damn.
There's Bruce.
You shot?
Bruce was like fucking lunch.
A German. Nice.
Whoops.
Left.
Yeah, I'm gonna go over here. There's a place for me to get some gas so I can top
sorry.
off on gas here just in case. Since there is a crate, most likely, you know, PD's over there at the crate, so it may take a little while to respond.
Yeah, we got 4 PD on anyways.
Oh, that's right. It's over
Oh,
here.
Slayer, get your ass on radio, boy.
I'm on radio shoes, not.
You're not. I just got on radio.
Radio 69.
Yes,
Oh,
I see
god
all
damn
of
it,
us
that's
on radio
right.
Except for you.
Shut up.
You thinking about it? You drinking in Hedger?
I mean, I am, but also naturally, I
can
got
tell.
on. No, don't even try to twist it like that. No. On a serious note, no. It's like on a natural instinct. I usually go onto the family channel first.
Saying that like.
So no, it's not. It's not that. Yeah, not that I'm incapacitated. I know you are, but no, it's not that I'm incapacitated. It's I just went on freaking family instinct. So.
We'll have to, mate, dude. Let's get straight to
Yeah.
that.
But no, I'm back on radio. Alright. I'm back on radio.
Panic. Iceberg, straight ahead.
But no, it's when we're done with this, we got some serious things to talk about, Slayer.
I'm not sure, bro. I've never done it in my life. I've always wanted to do it. I've never done it. But when Sammy comes back, she needs to send a second, one more dispatch. So if you want to just chill.
Yeah.
Chill for a minute, get one more dispatch.
Want me to
so obviously
shoot?
Don't get buried. No, don't shoot, because obviously we don't know if they shoot.
Yeah, I think as soon as we get close enough, they're gonna start shooting at us.
I don't think I've ever done this
Well,
heist.
I've never done it. I've always wanted to do it. So like, this is not the one that I've seen as well. The one I've seen was down by the docks, like down south, the bottom right of the map.
Yeah, isn't that I mean, that's a completely different heist, isn't it?
So I don't know if you've seen in emails today. There's a heist that I want to get the information for. I don't care how much it is on buying that information.
I'm back, guys.
Curious heist. Sammy, send one more dispatch, please.
Hello.
Help! I'm hostage. At Ulrich.
But Slayer, after we get on with this, we do need to have a chat though.
Yeah, we'll have that chat then. I'm calling it a night. Obviously, I've got to take my demons to Easter egg hunt tomorrow.
Oh, for sure. Like I said, I'd just like to have a little chat as, like I said, now who I am now.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Point your concerns, new ways to change things. I get that.
Yeah.
So fucking, you never guess what? The other day, Harley only fucking killed that fucking dickhead R. Smith.
Oh.
Like, she's been wanting to
Okay,
do that
I
for
said
about
help
6
me.
years.
I'm a hostage. I'm at the oil rig. Please help.
Yeah,
But yeah, we'll talk about that too. Once you get over this.
Oh, I can't make another one, and you can only do one.
Motherfucker.
Oh.
Wait, try send a message then instead of a report.
How do I do that?
So when you go to the
dispatch, send
let's see if I can do it.
Okay, just go to dispatch and go to police and say report or message instead of report.
Oh. You want me to do that, Slayer?
You can do, yeah. I've sent one as well.
Okay.
Let's start moving in.
Let's go.
It's on my report, so.
I need to get
I
a
guess
better
wait.
fucking phone tariff, you know. Just want to charge me $1 a fucking text.
Ain't that a bitch, huh?
Didn't you
Don't-
get the plan yet?
I was gonna
Nah,
say,
I
I
can't
have
get
the
the plan.
plan.
I've never bought the plan. I didn't realise it takes it till the other day. It's 4 PD on. Slowly moving if you want.
Alright, move in.
I don't know if there's got to be ladders for us to get up there. So hostage, you
Should
just
be.
stay in the boat at all times. Obviously, as soon as PD comes, just stand over you. So we're gonna leave a bomb in the boat. If anyone other than
Oh,
us start the boat,
jeez.
it'll blow.
Oh, thanks, Slayer. God.
Damn.
All right, there's a ladder. There's a ladder right there in front of us.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Am I right in saying boats have anchors?
Yeah, I'm gonna anchor the boat here.
Yeah. Shit.
Clearing the first floor.
Roger, I'm coming. I got stuck on the ladder. I'm coming up.
I'm getting beat up pretty bad.
That's still clear. The goat there.
I need help.
Patching myself up right now. Took some pretty hits.
I need armor and bandage.
I got some over here. I'm at
Most of the
stairs.
guys on the scaffolding are down.
Contact them. Push.
Got the naked guy down on the ground.
Copy. Re-upping on armor.
Need armor and bandages. You got any?
No bandages, but I have armor drinks.
Please.
I got some bandages.
I'm on the third floor.
You said first floor?
Third. I've got an issue with Connor for pockets.
Take that.
If we fly, it's going to cancel the heist, so I'm going to have to. I'm a Greensbury. I can't open my
Yeah, do your best. Do your best.
Alright, so now what?
We've got to keep going up. I'm all the way up. I'm gonna die.
Slayer, what the fuck did you do? Oh god, stupid, really? Slayer's down.
Yeah.
Who else knows what the fuck to do? Slayer, you know you couldn't fly. Damn it, dude.
I thought I was R. Kelly, I believe.
So do we
I
wait
can
till he
Yeah.
gets here, or what do we do?
So, what do we do next?
I don't know, just think of looking everywhere with your third eye.
Third eye everything.
And take me back down to the boat to the hostage.
Stupid ass. You know I should feed you to the fucking fish, you know that, right?
So his question, PD might be on their way or may not. So what do we do?
Third eye everything.
There's boxes down there as well. You could third eye.
Yeah. Try.
Middle floor,
there's
there's
no guy here.
boxes everywhere. Tell him.
Yeah, there's boxes on the bottom level. Make sure we third eye everything.
As I said, I've never done this so third eye.
I know. Well, why the fuck did you decide to freaking fly and leap? Damn it, stupid.
I don't know if I've cancelled it because I've died either.
I don't know either. Shouldn't cancel just because of that, but again, that's using common
Yeah,
sense.
I think you can third eye them crates.
Which ones?
The wooden boxes, tell him. I think you can third eye them.
Try third eye in the wooden crates. Where the hell is the boat at?
Down a level, keep going down. Down,
I was
to the right.
down there.
And then right.
Alright, I'm not down. I just fell
down
into
that
the
ladder.
water.
Copy. Oh shit.
Let me go. You might have to carry me a bit closer.
I was gonna say I'm down here in the boat right now with the hostage.
Bullshit, dude. That was. Yeah, guys, we'll see y'all later.